Hey guys, Sinful here, or as you guys might know me as X-Sinful, or Axinful, previously. Yeah, so I decided to make this video, and I'm planning on making it as maybe like a 10 minute video, just explaining a few things that I've been asked in the game, and a few different questions that I've been asked, and just the basics of parkour. So, let's start off with long jump, because that is like the most, well, something that you should learn before. Oh my gosh, I can't wall boost, I'm bad. But yeah, let's start off with long jump, this. So, long jump is basically just that. You'll be surprised how many times we get asked how to do it, but let me make it a bit easier for you guys. So, how do you long jump? So, sorry for any background noise, by the way, but yeah, how do you long jump? So, when you want to long jump, you can be standing still, you can be running, you can be doing whatever, but you just have to be near an edge, so like this. Like that close from the edge, or even you can go even further if you can. You can even be over the edge and still do it, but the point is you have to be near the edge. Okay, when you get near the edge you have to press your middle mouse button, so your scroller, and then when you press it something should pop up here. So when you press your scroller or your middle mouse button, if you see this you know it works. So what you want to do is when you get close to the edge, you want to press your scroller and then space. So middle mouse and then jump. Middle mouse and jump. Okay, so when you're starting off, you're gonna fail. So a nice like when I was learning, a nice way I helped myself know when to jump was when you're running up to an edge, look down a little bit. When you stop seeing the floor, that's when you long jump. So you can see the floor, then you long jump, and you can't see the floor anymore. Okay, so that is basically how to long jump. Next up, let's learn, because I know I can't wall boost now for some reason. Oh, I'm a noob. There we go. But anyway, yeah, so how do you wall boost? As it says here, perform a wall boost on this wall, then once you reach the peak of the boost, perform another wall boost. Now let's see how the tutorial tells you how to wall boost. Okay, approach the wall and press first and look up and begin a wall boost. Sprint as quickly as you can and then press space twice. Okay, that's nice and all, but let me show you how to do it, because it's one thing to read it and one thing to see someone else do it. So, how do you wall boost? So you can either be running up to the wall, but when you start off I recommend just standing. So you go to the wall, look up, and then you want to turn like this way. You can turn whichever way is more comfortable for you, but you want to spin like 180. And either way that you're more comfortable with. I'm more comfortable spinning left, but you can spin the other way that you feel comfortable with. So you spin left, and then you press space twice. Like that, simple. Simple. So you press space twice. As simple as that. Okay, spin, space twice. Simple as that. Okay, let me show you again real quick. Sorry. Okay. So let's recap this. How do you wall boost? Look up. You have to be looking up. It doesn't have to be all the way up. Like if you watch how I wall boost, I'm looking like that far up. So like that. So it doesn't have to be all the way up, you just have to be looking up a little bit. Or 80-70% looking up. You spin to about here when you're a beginner. Obviously when you get better, you can just flick. So yeah, I'm still a noob, so really, but yeah, I'm having a bad day. Somebody used to talk. Oh my god. Okay, let me rejoin the game and then we'll continue this. Okay. Sorry. Wow, I can't speak now. Anyway. Yeah, I'm back. I don't know what happened, but yeah, I just disconnected. Okay, so let's recap that one more time. So, okay, when you start off, you're going to worry about one thing. You don't have to worry about double wall boosting yet. I just want you to worry about single wall boosting. So single wall boosting will just be one. Okay, how do you double wall boost? Okay, let me put on a less gloves so I don't go straight up. Okay, so this is master. Okay, so how do you double wall boost? This is a single wall boost. Whoop. Single wall boost, where it's just one. Okay, double wall boosting. You just do the same thing once you reach the top of your first wall boost. So 1, 2. See? You just do the wall boost once you reach the top of your first wall boost. So once you know how to wall boost, double wall boosting is just about learning like when to do it again. So like that and like that. Let's see if I can actually get up here. I don't know if I can. Oh, I can. But yeah, as you see there, it's just a wall boost on top of a wall boost. Okay. Now, let's talk about a few terms you'll come across when you're learning how to wall boost. You'll hear something called MS. So, you'll hear something called this. MS. What does MS stand for? MS is basically the speed at which you press space. So let's turn on debug mode. 77 ms. That means I have I pressed between tapping space once and tapping space twice. It took me 77 milliseconds. And basically, the faster you press space, the higher you go. So ms. So the lower ms you have, the better. So the lower number, the better. So you'll hear people all the time talking about what's your ms. It's basically, that's what it means. The speed that you press space. And the faster you press space, the higher you go. So when you're spinning and you double pressing, the faster you double press, the higher you go. So I don't know if you can hear. So when I press space, okay, watch. Oh, I pressed it too fast there. I got 87. Anyways, but let me press it slow. Damn it, I can't press it slow. Anyways, let's try that. So if you're standing next to the wall, you see 298 ms, and I went nowhere. That was hard to do. But when I press it fast, if I can press it at all, like that, I go higher, obviously. So the lower your number is, the faster you press space, the better. Okay. Now, what do we need to learn now? Okay, so the final thing I will show you is not how to die like an idiot. Sorry, I'm busy like concentrating at like 3 places at once. But so the final thing that we're gonna learn is another thing that you need to know is combo score. So the best way to grind points, in my opinion, is to build up a nice combo and to grind it that. What the hell is wrong with me? But anyway, combo score, basically, the more tricks you do without hurting yourself, the more combo you get. Okay. Okay. So, static long jump, which is this. So, you know how you can use long jump to do this? Not that. So long jump off of a building and go far, like a further jump. When you long jump without pressing W, you go up. So you go up. So how is this useful? So let me take off my glove. Let's take off my glove. I'm good at this, I swear. Okay, so if I have to try get up here with no gloves, without doing long jump, it's almost impossible. So watch. So you'll run up, wall boost, then long jump, so you can get some extra height. Long jump. Do it again. Long jump. Okay, so how do you do that? Okay, so basically, how do you do that? So, I'm just going to demonstrate on the ground for now. So obviously you're in the air, you're at the top of your first wall boost. What you want to do is make sure your back is facing the wall. You want to make sure your back is facing the wall, as you saw there. So your back must be facing the wall, and then you let go of W while you're in the air, and then you just long jump. You press your middle mouse button and space. So wall boost, let go of W, middle mouse button, space. Just like that. It takes muscle memory, but when you learn how to do it, it does help a lot. As you can see here, doing some people can't even do this with like mask gloves or custom gloves. You can do it gloveless with that. But yeah, that's about it. Now you know how to wall boost, now you know how to double wall boost, now you know how to long jump, and now you know how to static long jump. In the next clip, I will put a bit of a montage, not a montage, well a few clips of me running, going for a bit of a run, just so that you can see, what it looks like in action. But yeah. Oh, and a few questions I've had. I've had people ask me, why don't I acknowledge people in game sometimes? Like, why do I ignore people? The reason that is because I try to reply to everybody. I try to give everybody, like, if you say hi to me, I try to always say hi back. The reason I don't do it all the time is because when you are running and I'm farming points, I have a combo going, and if you stop for like 2 or 3 seconds with the combo going, it disappears, and it can take like 5, 10, 15 minutes to build. Like, as you can see, my longest combo was almost 45 minutes, and if I stop for 2 seconds or 3 seconds to say hi, I lose it all. So yeah, it is that's the reason why. Yeah, if you have any other questions, if you want to do a Q&A, how did I get admin? Oh yeah, because I am. It's always fun to mess with people. I'll just watch the reactions here. But yeah, basically that. If you want me to do a Q&A, I can. Yeah, I hope this helps, guys, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed the next clip. See you guys later. This is Full, signing out. Peace, guys.
The sun goes down, the stars come out, and all that counts is here and now. My universe will never be the same. I'm glad you came.
I think I just came.
On this beat, had to go and get it in. Knock on your door, baby, come and let me in. I'm here to ride it out, so baby, settle in. I'll be your remedy, call me your medicine. That's right, your doctor, yeah, have a little sip of this vodka. Let's get to the physical part of this examination, call me your proctor. So finish on time, she finish whenever you need. Turning you out while you're turning me on. Better than ever, you better believe. Yes, trying to go for broke, too much love, call an overdose. Jay Holiday put you to bed, then I'm gonna leave you comatose. Yeah, take a walk with me, lean with it and rock with me. Watch, you give me the rhythm, bitch, I don't need no beat. But I'ma go fucking crazy. Go ahead, let me off the leash. I'ma rip the sheets, I'ma make you scream. So hop on top, it's time to strip for me. I'ma hit it from the back like a Tiffany. In my symphony, with no sympathy. You ain't in for me, you just wanna be a part of it when these fucking dudes make history. Like, the sun goes down, the stars come out, and all that counts is here and now. My universe will never be the same. I'm glad you came. I'm glad you I'm glad you came. I'm glad you came. I'm glad you. I'm glad you. I'm glad you came. I'm glad you came. Let me feel you shake, chills running down your spine. See, baby, on this eve, I'm here to blow your mind. I wanna show you things you never thought you'd see, and I'll be your jungle gym, so climb on top of me. All you wanna do, telling me your wildest dreams, but I don't wanna hear you talk, I just wanna hear you scream. Like a horror flick, it should stop now, but I want more of it. And I don't know who's good or bad, but I want you bad, I'm sure of it. Staying in bed for the whole day, she waving at me like Olay. We had that 5 sex, so we stopped, dropped, and we role play. And she dressed up, well I'm messed up. Anytime you want it, just text up, and I'll be there whenever you need me. But there's something I wanna confess, love, I'm glad you came. And baby, I'm glad you came, cause I love it when you feel no pain, while I mean I'm in your body like Novocaine. So be easy, just lie back, and we gon' do it big like IMAX. On the edge you can see, so baby you better be getting ready for the climax. Like the sun goes down, the stars come out, and your light comes, it's here I'm now. My universe will never be the same. I'm glad you came. I'm glad you. I'm glad you. I'm glad you came. I'm glad you. I'm glad you, I'm glad you came. I'm in the club like who she come and stare like who me. Her name tag says Kristen, but across that ass say Juicy. She sees whip, it got 2 seat. She dreaming all about Gucci, and she licking me like a lollipop. Must be listening to that Tunchi. Looking like she like it rough and swear she not a groupie. She a host, baby, that stuff. Now we kicking it like Bruce Lee. She doping head first, said I'm greatness like 2-3. Said she used to get those straight A's till I gave her all that smooth D. The sun goes down, the stars come out, and your light comes, it's here and now. My universe will never be the same. I'm glad you
I think
came.
I just came.
The sun goes down, the stars come out, and your light comes, it's here and now. My universe will never be the same. I'm glad you came. I'm glad you. I'm glad you. I'm glad you came. I'm glad you. I'm glad you. I'm glad you came.
Sometimes I'm mindless and my mind sits in the bottom of the motherfucking trenches. Don't get it twisted, don't need assistance, but sometimes I just don't get this. Cause I crave all this hate for the naysays. I put it all on my plate, never say grace. I'm never solving the case, but I stayed late. You got a problem, meet me at the gate. I sold my soul for plastic gold, I drank the